Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to a new video on East Coast Manga. So today we're going to be talking about a manga that is pretty well known. And why I say it's well known is because the anime kind of blew up for this. I picked up the first 3 volumes. I haven't watched the anime yet, I just picked up the first 3 volumes and I read through them and I really enjoyed it. So today we're going to be talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend volumes 1 through 3. So I'm going to try to make this video not too long. I'm just going to kind of give my general opinion and, kind of review. Now I'm not going to spoil anything for the first half of the video at least. So if you're watching right now, don't worry, you're not going to be spoiled. I'll give you more than enough time of notice if I do spoil something. But my general opinion of this manga, I know it's got a lot of back and forth opinions. I know the main character has a lot of back and forth opinions. So personally, I really enjoyed this manga. It's very funny. If I were to describe a guilty pleasure manga, Rent-A-Girlfriend would be it. You know, being from the US, this idea or concept of Rent-A-Girlfriend, you know, just like those words seem very strange, seem very foreign. I don't know if this is actually something that is a thing in Japan, but you know, obviously being from the US, the first thing I think is like, okay, prostitution. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like prostitution. But as the manga gets into it, it's not that. It's literally just renting a fake girlfriend to basically, you know, show off to your friends or, you know, make you feel good or anything like that. But it's not actually like, there's rules for everything. You know, there's no like sexual contact, there's no, you know, going to beaches or, you know, dressing in like skimpy clothes or whatever like that, which maybe some people who haven't read the manga or haven't watched the anime don't understand, because I didn't think it was going to be like that. I didn't think it was going to be that strict. You know, knowing anime and manga, you know, I thought this story could have honestly gone anywhere. I had no idea. And that's not to say this manga is wholesome, because it's not wholesome. That's not how I would describe this manga. Quintessential Quintuplets is wholesome. Rent-A-Girlfriend's not. But I'm also not going to say it's, you know, like hentai or anything like that, because it's not. That's not what this manga is. I mean, personally, there's just something about this manga that feels so trashy, but I love it. It's like someone lighting, you know, a dumpster fire, and it's like this trash getting lit on fire, but at the same time you want to see it. You kind of just get attracted to it. And you know, if we're getting into the main character and my thoughts on the main character, he has his issues. He has his problems. He's, you know, essentially he is the definition of a simp. I think that's the best way I would say it. Something in my brain almost wants to like add incel to that, but I don't think he's quite an incel. You know, maybe going back on it after I make this video, maybe I'll have a different opinion, but I don't think that's what this is. I think he's just very, very awkward and puts himself in horrible positions. And just a quick recap on basically what this manga story is. We have our main character. He breaks up with his girlfriend. He's only been with his girlfriend for like a month. It was super awkward, super weird. So to get over that, he finds out that there's this app where you can rent a girlfriend, and he didn't really know much about it. So he decides to do that and test it out, see what, you know, see what it's like. So the girlfriend he rents is Chizuru. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And she's super nice, super like awesome, and you know, whatever. But then after, you know, maybe the second date or in between or something like that, I can't remember exactly what happens. I think he has some like incel type thoughts and gives her like a 1-star review or something. And she basically shows her true face after that, where she's, you know, a normal person. She's not this, you know, anime girl that is, you know, all over. It was basically just an act to get paid. And if you're a normal human being, you understand that's how that works. You're hiring someone to be a fake girlfriend. And I do think that's actually where some incel type thoughts are coming from this manga and coming from the main character. But at the same time, he's also like a huge simp and can't get over his ex-girlfriend and is like attached to this girlfriend that he's paying for. But at the same time, personally, I find all of this hilarious. I find it really, really funny. I find, like I said, the situations he puts himself in are really bad, but they're also really funny. And also, I think the ex-girlfriend getting thrown into the mix and her personality and what she does, I felt like was also really interesting. And through kind of a twist in this whole thing, I'm gonna personally say I don't really know where I see this manga going. I thought it was going one way, and then when the ex-girlfriend got involved, I'm like, I don't know. But personally, this is a manga that I'm actually very interested in picking up the rest of as it releases. It's currently releasing. It's, you know, basically a brand new manga. It's a relatively new manga, so, you know, getting translated. At some point, I will probably watch the anime, although I will say watching the anime and watching this all, like, fall out in, you know, with characters and voices and stuff like that, it might be too cringe. I don't know. The manga was pretty cringe, but I think the anime, just seeing everything happen, you know, on TV, I think I think might be a little worse. But that's my general review with no spoilers. This next couple parts of the video, I'm not gonna make it too long, there's not too much I want to discuss. But this next part of the video will have spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, click off now, and once you read up to Volume 3, I don't know where it leaves off in the anime, you're going to have to do your own research for that, but after you read Volume 3, or once you catch up in the anime, if you want to keep watching, or if you just don't care about spoilers, I'm just going to talk about a couple characters and who I like and really dislike. It's not really too big. But if you don't want to be spoiled by anything, click off this video now, and yeah. So get into some of the specific characters. Ex-girlfriend, yo, she is crazy. I really despise her. I don't like her. She is the definition of toxic. She is just horrible. The type of person who just like, you know, as soon as she gets a break or runs to the bathroom or something like that, is just like tweeting out random crazy nonsense. I think she is an absolute nutcase. I don't understand their relationship. I don't understand how it was formed, why it didn't continue, other than her just being crazy and him just being like a total, I don't even, just an awkward person. I don't even know how to describe him. Chizuru, I think he's just trying to get that bread. I think she's just trying to get paid, and you know, she's kind of being put in these awkward positions now. Now, I thought it was pretty interesting when they ran into his friend, and his friend had also hired a rent-a-girlfriend. Definitely some stuff that could come out of that, even though by the end of Volume 3, I think things were on a decent note. I still think it could blow up. I still think at some point, my prediction is that the ex will kind of pin them against the wall where they'll have to admit what's going on, but I don't know. I mean, there's certain points where I kind of hate the main character, but then I kind of hate Chizuru, and then I kind of hate the ex-girlfriend. Like, there's just different points where I feel different emotions, and that's why I like about this manga, is this manga kind of twist your head around to, you know, at certain points you like the character, certain points you really dislike the character. And to have a manga do that, I feel like is pretty decent story writing and pretty decent character development. If you feel very nonchalant about characters, you know, it's not very good character development. Personally, you know, I think there needs to be some mixed emotions in a really good manga. But yeah, I am super excited to see where this manga continues. You know, it's, like I said, it's kind of a guilty pleasure manga because it feels so trashy, but also so funny and so good. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I will catch you guys later.